you can look at a problem and think of it as a problem, but if you change your perspective and say, no, this isn't a problem, this is a door to a new opportunity to figure out something to take me to another level. So again, it goes back to your perspective.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Unadulterated You. I'm Bianca, and this is my partner.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, this is Teddy, and so we're glad to be back with you all again. How's it been going, Teddy?
Well, I guess you can look at my face. I'm tired. Working, handling business, being an adult. So, like we said, we do this on the side. We both work.
I had a nap today, so I get it.
I wish I had a nap.
Yeah, so we're going to make this quick. So today our topic is perspective. I want to talk about basically how, it was a meme that I saw, and I sent it to you, Teddy, where there was a 6 and there was 2 people standing on each side of the 6. And I'll share it here for you guys in just a second. But on each side of the 6, and they said, well, I'm not wrong, or neither one of us is wrong, I believe it said, but you just haven't seen it from my perspective. I think those were the words that it said. So one thought it was a 6 and one was saying it was a 9. Neither one of them are wrong. And so I did want to kind of touch on that topic because it really made sense to me. I have myself gotten into debates or whatever about certain topics. And, although I hate to admit it, they're not always wrong. Although I have my point and I'm driving it through and I know I'm right, they're not always wrong either. And so that's a great point. What do you think about that?
I mean, to me, it makes perfect sense because we all don't view life the same way. We all don't view situations the same way. So definitely the way you come about it might not be how someone else comes about it. I know I had to learn that.
Mm-hmm. And so it just doesn't, it's a lot of times when we're trying to drive our point, I think that it's pride driven. We're trying to make a point, and even though I could be right, I want you to say that I'm right. I'm just saying that's just the general motive behind people a lot of times. And it's not necessarily for them to learn from what you're trying to say. It's not necessarily in love. And I'm not speaking about myself. I'm just saying I, as in, so that you guys can relate. It's not always in love. Sometimes it's just about, oh, I want to be right. So I guess we should be able to differentiate between, when we're trying to make a point, what is the purpose? What is the motive behind you making that point? Is it to better someone or to help them, or what is the motive behind it?
Exactly. I think the first thing you need to, or us as people, we need to realize we're all different individuals. We have different viewpoints or different opinions of different things. Because it's like, I could give you a scenario. Let's say you wanted to buy a car and you would ask me my opinion on what car should you buy. And you say, oh, I like the BMW. And I would say, no, I don't think you should get the BMW. Now, that doesn't make either one of us wrong or right. It just means that you have different taste than me. You might say, I like the BMW because it's a nice looking car, it's fast, the name brand, and what comes with the name brand. Mm-hmm. But me, I might come with the perspective and say, well, that's a high maintenance car. Your insurance is going to be higher. So both of us are both looking at it from our own viewpoint, but at the end of the day, we're both not wrong.
Yeah, the reasoning behind it is maybe totally different, but so neither one of them can be wrong. Once it's paired together, then that's what's cool. We can pair together your reasoning, my reasoning, and come with a better, I guess, arrive at a better point, a better conclusion. And that's the whole purpose of us even talking right now, is to get more of a well-rounded perspective, not pride-driven, and not to push my point or push Teddy's point, but to get more of a well-rounded perspective. Because honestly and truly, like, we're just living this life like anybody else. And so
Exactly.
can't some people like to claim that they're experts at everything, whatever. But the truth is we're all just out here just doing this thing right now, kind of like live, like those 911 shows that it's live and in action. That's what we're doing right here. So we're just learning as we go.
Exactly. That's why a lot of people come with those cliche terms that we always hear. Like when they say, oh, you should view things as your glass half full instead of half empty.
I just literally, I literally wrote that down today.
Oh, yeah.
I should show you, like, I seriously typed that out because I was writing something. And that is so true. Oh my gosh, I hate to cut you off, but when I was writing it, I was saying, like, hey, we have been hearing years and years and years about the glass being half full and half empty, and changing your perspective about things. I was like, that is big. Nobody thinks about it. But remember we were talking earlier about we're transitioning from proving a point to actually how we look at our circumstances and situations right here. Somebody could have your same circumstance or same situation and run circles around you with success, productivity, all that different stuff that we don't, we sit here and we feel like it's debilitating. Exactly. But it's not, what I'm saying? In other people's eyes, it could be an opportunity,
exactly.
to advance. And so that's why we have to change our perspective from, thinking, oh, woe is me, the glass is half empty type of mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think enough people who watched us, at this point, they'll know one of my favorite preachers is Ron Carpenter. And he preached a series called Doors. And pretty much it was his version of saying what we're saying now as far as perspective, because you can look at a problem and think of it as a problem, but if you change your perspective and say, no, this isn't a problem, this is a door to a new opportunity to figure out something to take me to another level. So again, it goes back to your perspective. Is this a problem that's going to push me back, or is this just something that's in the way of me going to that next level?
Yeah, that's big. And 9 times out of 10, it is actually not a problem. It is a challenge, but it's not a problem, because there are things that you can work with in those situations to better yourself and to advance your life. I mean, you just gotta you gotta change that perspective though. You know how the Bible talks about renewing your mind daily. That's a part of it, to renew your mind, not to be thinking on those things that are negative, low. The Bible encourages you to think highly, think on good things. Look at all of the things, the challenges that you have, or adversities, trials, whatever you want to call it, and look at the positives that you can pull out of there, and what can you do with that? A change in perspective could make, all the difference for our lives.
Is that even just from a day-to-day perspective? You could be just walking through your day saying, oh man, it's raining outside. Today's a bad day. Or you could say, it's raining outside. God is sending us rain so that he can water the plant, so he can clean the earth. So it's like the same situation, but the way you're looking at it.
Yeah, this is the very reason why affirmations exist. I am blessed. I'm highly favored. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I'm a winner. I'm not a loser. Anything that you could think of that would be something that's good to think on, as opposed to those negative thoughts that, oh, my car, I need my brakes fixed, or something like, I'm never going to get out of here on time, and all that stuff. But you can change it around, target those thoughts, and change your perspective. It's just point blank period. But like you said, I like that you said the day to day, because that's where it starts. Every day. We can only live today. We can't live for tomorrow. So let's just try to be mindful of our thinking, of our speaking, and how we're approaching situations daily. What did they say? A mile begins with one step. So just keep making those small steps towards, the journey.
Exactly. Like just now, I look tired. I can look in the screen. I look tired, right? But I could say, oh man, why I gotta do a video right now? I'm tired. I look crazy. My job is tiring me out. Or I can think, God, thank you that I have a job during a pandemic where people are losing their jobs, and I'm blessed.
Yeah, that's one. That's the first step. Even probably what would get you out of the door.
There you
And
go.
so forth. And then once you get out of that door, what's on the other side? It could be many more blessings. Just continue to think on the good things, the positive things, and be intentional. That's all I say. Just to be intentional. Check your
Yeah.
mind. Sometimes we don't even realize the things that we're thinking or our perspective is low. We don't even realize that until we have to do that personal inventory.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a
But
good topic, I think. What do you think?
yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, if perspective is everything, because it doesn't matter if you got all the cars, all the house, all the money, and all that. But if your perspective is messed up, you're not going to enjoy any of that. Because you could say, "Oh, I got this beautiful 6, 7, 8 bedroom house," but then you say, "Man, this house too big. I don't feel like cleaning it. I don't feel like, you know, doing the lawn
Or
or."
somebody could come and take your very house with all those bedrooms and house homeless people, or be a shelter, or be a group home or something. We looking at it like it's a problem, but you can turn that around and make it work for you.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
definitely, I feel perspective is a huge factor for all of us at the end of the day.
Yeah, good point to be made. So I hope you guys were able to get something from this topic. It was short and sweet because it's just that simple. We got to change our mindset, change our perspective, and hopefully you guys have something to comment. If so, just comment down below or send us an email at unadulterated. No, what is our email?
It's been that long.
It's unadulteratedU@gmail.com. And also, you can follow us at unadulteratedU on Facebook or Instagram. We hope to see or hear from you guys really soon. Until next time.
We check y'all later.